You know, in the world of K-pop, some performers must be showcased and must be analyzed to also tell you, and so everyone can see what the high quality stuff looks like when they're singing, and similar to what we did with Baby Monster yesterday, and then Kiki. I think we did it with I think Le Seraphim, and then Baby Monster.
Yeah.
So NMIXX is another good example, I think. We haven't seen what the fuck they did at TIMA or TIMA, but let's give it a watch. We also check out TXT, and then other people who then I would be suspicious of singing live, probably the S-Bus and the stuff like that, and then we shall find out. But TXT is always on a grey. Sometimes they pop out live, sometimes they don't. We don't have anything against idols or pop groups opposed to what people say in the comments. 17 are another great example of people singing live, and obviously BTS another great example of that. Let's give it a watch. They're funny as fuck too, man. Haewon's funny as fuck, bro. My favorite idol. And Lily. Lily's funny as well. And talented. They're both talented. Bae is also very cool. Jiwoo goes very viral sometimes, like the
She's
TikToks
just
and
gorgeous.
stuff.
It's like
It's a very short performance. They have a very small set list for this, like 10 minutes long.
and like 3 of those minutes is like talking.
Yeah, but the songs.
5 of those are like talking. Great
Again,
styling.
Good styling. Also,
Great shoe choices as well.
yeah, good shoe choices. The only downside of the shoe choices based on performance, not looks. Who gives a fuck about the looks also in terms of performance?
Because like vocally, they're be able to ground a lot more because like they're on a platform, so they don't actually have their feet like leaning
Tilted.
forward,
Yeah,
and that means that
gives you
their
hips.
and that actually means that their body weight is to the ball of their feet, and that changes the sort of like the engagement of the abdominal wall, and it just fucks up your whole singing.
There's many reasons why idols can't sing live, and honestly, sometimes it's nothing to do with them. Things are very against them because styling options, because of repertoire decisions, because of production, because of line distribution. But this is a good sign. The only downside I could see is they are heavy. Those fucking shoes are fucking heavy, probably.
Well, they're not too bad though. My
Yeah, she looks
visuals.
pissed. Yeah, and she's been dropping fucking ball game in her TikTok, so we'll check that out also. Very pretty girl, fucking hell. Wow, what the hell?
She's a
Yeah, that's why she goes so viral. Haewon in the middle. Haewon. Big fan, man. Big fan.
Great album.
Good album. Underrated as fuck in my opinion.
Absolutely.
Yeah, similar to the Baby Monster take, I think.
Split, yeah,
Very
similar
split.
to
Obviously,
that.
she was flat there,
But great. Nice. She's very note accurate. That's beautiful.
A little giving on that split, but fine. Life. Nice on the girl. Very nice on the girl.
Very nicely grounded on that falsetto. Tough to do.
That's impressive.
Lovely.
It's very difficult, like that falsetto switch that they always do.
Actually, I have to point out something that I'm seeing here that is really lovely done, which this is really good showcasing of vocal technique. So when she's doing the falsetto part, I know it's also part of the choreo, but she's remaining with her knees released, so her knees are sort of like slightly bent, and that's really good for finding a falsetto and grounding it and making it sound full, even though you are breathier in that singing phrase. This is 10 out of 10 singing technique. This is really well executed.
I was actually so suspicious because she was so well grounded and stuff, but they have layers, but they don't have a vocal split because they have basically what we call in the music industry they vocal chopped the song a lot of the time. So and they have those vocal layers that have the harmonies.
Because the song in studio, it's heavily layered.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're creating that sonic space, but you're not actually aiding the singer.
No, because it really comes across when they're flat, as you saw in the first singing line.
See, bent knees the whole time. Great.
Is it here again? Look.
And you see, the minute that she actually releases that tension, she loses some of that falsetto control. It's so clever.
Good on the girl. Wow.
Great.
Yeah, good on the girls. Good on the girls.
Great.
Very, very impressive. I mean, she fucking blasted that on the note.
Beautiful, great work, my God.
This is how many female idols would be able to hold that falsetto after in an intro, in a first song of the show,
So
in an
impressive.
award show for that long. One.
Lily,
honestly.
and actually, if you look at her physique also, very healthy.
Yeah, very healthy girl.
The reason why she can actually do things like this
And
consistently.
body. Have body, have body,
have
man.
body on her. Yeah, nice.
Seems to be splitting
Yeah,
here for the
there's a
rap,
big heavy
which is
split here.
very weird. Usually
Very
in
strange.
Korean pop, the one place where you'll know they're never gonna split is gonna be in the fucking rap, but here for some reason. And then in the hardest
But the
sections,
vocals,
they take away.
have them naked.
Bro, they are vocally naked.
That is so hard.
The fact that this fucking sounds good is
You
a
know what?
miracle. That's insane.
Shadow JYP with NMIXX. And with Stray Kids
And
also.
with Stray Kids, yeah.
You know, Shadow JYP.
And
I
with
like
Got
what's going
7.
on.
They did it well with Got 7 when they were performing live. Those
True.
fuckers were never... Sometimes they should have been splitting because they would be too crazy for their own good.
No, but it was great.
And Twice, I feel like Twice has deteriorated with time because of
Because
overwork.
they haven't rested.
Yeah, not because of the ideology has changed. I also don't feel... Well, look, Twice is a little bit different because I don't think they have the vocal pedigree that the NMIXXs have.
Yeah,
But
because the whole lineup of NMIXX is vocally
very
very
competent. Like, it's very hard to find competence in Korean pop when it comes to singing because, as you saw, like, to do a falsetto correctly, you need to release the knees. There needs to be grounding. You need to have anchoring in the right place. You need to breathe in the right moment. It's difficult. Singing is a fucking skill. It's a difficult thing to do.
And then you add to that very difficult and demanding choreographies, and then you have a world-class athlete in theory.
Basically, yeah.
And you actually need to back that up.
Yeah.
And it's very difficult to do both to a very high standard consistently because you're also a human.
But the fact that NMIXX has such competency in this area of singing, it's very impressive.
It's so
Especially
refreshing.
They're a dying breed, honestly. Hair one. Mate, she could fucking split 10 out of 10. I'm only joking.
She's not splitting.
She's not splitting though. She's singing. That also there. Most idols would have been flat there if they wouldn't have been splitting.
That full release.
And she
Yeah,
found it.
so-
She found it. She entered below.
She entered a little flat, but that full full release that is so bright and it rings. Oh,
Tough pause, innit, for Lily? That's a tough pause. Bro, don't do the body roll. Like, what? For what? Nice.
I'm really impressed by this.
I don't know.
Maybe she was under the weather. For some reason, she's splitting very hard.
Very harshly, yeah.
Like the hard parts. The hard parts are
Them-
like
them
so
sing-
naked.
I mean, most of it, 95% of it has been like vocally raw. I don't know why she's not. Could be
Girl.
technical difficulties. Could be an issue.
I'm sure. Yeah, just a little bit. Did Jay
Interesting.
have a role in that moment? Go back.
Yeah, not perfect, but you know, we fucking live. It's raw and life.
Nice, good work.
This is is what happens when you do a choreo and you have so much fluctuation of the abdominal wall.
You're gonna hear it.
You're gonna hear it, and you
should
heard it.
hear it. By the
Please.
way, you should.
Please. So the fact that she was sharp, fine. Like, that's whatever. But what's more impressive is the fact that Lily fucking belted, grounded wise, and she was kneeling whilst going down, squatting. That melody. Stable as fuck. What the fuck? Doing a squat, you try that in your room. Right now. Fine.
Split here. Very...
On the chorus, they split because, I mean, you saw it with her one, obviously, there. She didn't fucking sing shit. And it sounded like there was a singing line there. But I felt like in the whole chorus, they had been splitting. And then, because they have so many layers, it's like, why wouldn't you take advantage of it?
And the main singing phrase is a falsetto.
So she's singing there, but that was split. And you hear her coming in and out. You know, it's so obvious.
She comes back.
So that wasn't real. That's split, so that you have a singing phrase there. I think, you know, they're being very forgiving with themselves here because you have dancing and the fucking rest of the line is a falsetto.
And I actually think the song gets harder in choreography towards the end, so they're obviously being very gracious with the split towards the end of the track.
But that wasn't real. This last falsetto, unfortunately, wasn't real.
Yeah.
She's hiding behind the track, which I hate.
That ending was not organic.
That's
whatsoever.
artificial as fuck. That ain't real.
The last two members singing towards the end of the track, they were completely aided by a split.
It was like 100%, honestly. No one fucking sang those last two
They
lines.
were barely even singing there. However, though, the rest of the song, particularly well done.
Well done, yes. Especially by the Sulions, the bass, the fucking Lilies, the hair ones. It was just interesting that some of the members, they were like... it was a little bit sus.
A bit.
관련된 이모지가 뜨면 저희가 동작 힌트
But she's
드릴게요.
so grounded
熒幕上面咧會顯示同呢首我開始嚟。
Daja,
제가 먼저 해보도록 하겠습니다.
咁好啦，由年紀最細嘅我開始。
Also, pay attention how they're actually fucking not breathing out of their fucking mouth.
Yeah, they're
表達
actually
動作啦。
very
이모지 보여주세요.
請俾我哋睇下個 emoji。
not out of breath whatsoever. Really good sign.
뭐야?
再我哋睇
Next song.
字。
정답은
It's just always interesting to hear him. Shout out him. It's interesting to hear him talk after performing. It's one of the biggest tales in everything. It's also surprising to me that everyone never clocked that. Like, people in the comments are like, oh my god, you're so right.
Bro.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Never thought of that.
Sometimes because you're like, concerts are such an overwhelming experience. Like, there's so many things going on for you as the audience member.
As a fan,
that sometimes the basics of certain things just completely go over your
Well,
head.
people cry, don't they? They cry and then they fucking pass out and shit because they
Also,
see
because
their
you're
idols.
seeing like the people that you idolize in physical for real. It's a completely different experience.
Which honestly, enjoy and jam.
Yeah, that's
have fun.
awesome.
But you know, I'm gonna call it how it is, bro.
Totally.
That ITZY concert we went to in 2021 or something, 22. The Blackpink concert. The fucking
very
the
disappointing.
80s concert.
Oh, phenomenal.
The fucking Suho, Espa, Hwasa.
Espa wasn't great.
Espa was fucking horrible.
Yeah, Espa wasn't great.
Suho,
Phenomenal.
Chen.
Great. Awesome.
fucking
All
J
of-
Park,
Great, actually.
Dynamic duo.
So good.
Jessie.
No,
it's unfortunate,
that
man.
wasn't great.
But she wasn't splitting. It was just unfortunate. Like
It was
it's
just not a good show.
It was just not a good show. God bless her. You know,
And it had nothing to do with her talent. It was just not a good show.
it wasn't a good show. God bless. I think also fucking who else? I don't know. There's been twice
Played
from
by
our
Kim
team.
Gray.
Yeah, Gray was alright. Gray was not singing live.
no.
Actually, he fucking.
Do you know
he
who's
took
really
the piss.
good at hip hop? Loco.
Loco, very good at hip hop.
Freaking awesome.
Yeah, J
Epic
Park
High.
also deserves more
Awesome.
credit than he gets. He's just a controversial cunt, isn't he?
Yeah, but he's actually really good.
He's actually really good. It's really annoying, actually. If you hate him, he's like the most annoying person. He's
Yes,
good.
it's good.
Completely live. She's splitting.
through.
She's coming
She's
through, but it's like a
coming through a lot.
60-40. You can fucking... Yeah, 60-40 to her, to be fair. And you love me right back. Bro, what a banger.
Love
the
this
choruses,
track.
they're always splitting.
She's singing though. Yeah. Nice.
See, that's
No,
completely
it's
live.
it's
It's
very
interesting.
generous. I think they're having a little bit of like in and out issues with the split because technically sometimes
Possibly.
it's hard to keep track, especially for events like this. This is a really big event, and they did a really good job in production
And audio.
of keeping audio so stable and so given for every
And also,
group that we have seen.
how many fucking groups, bro? Like,
And
holy
the thing
shit.
is, like, it's difficult because each group has a different script.
Different demands.
So, and they would require different things. Labels and production will ask different things of these shows. So I think sometimes sound engineers get a little bit confused on when is it supposed to come in, when
It
is
happens.
it supposed to come out. And I think that's exactly what I'm seeing here.
It doesn't seem like a technically perfect performance, but they are singing very raw in most of it.
Yes,
so, you know. We're gonna split at any moment. You were gonna do it there.
And they did.
The layers coming in that back, that chromatic. It's completely
Nice,
live. That was
nice.
completely live. Very nice on Lily.
They're splitting a lot. They're splitting her so hard. There must be a reason for that.
Yeah, it's kind of fucking annoying, actually. So they did the cheeky part here where sometimes they do like a 90-10 split to help the idol find the note. So they can hear it. And then it also helps camouflage if they're gonna be slightly flat, because if you veer off, you'll hear it and then you'll go back in. I'm not a big fan of that. I guess, you know, because our standards have dropped to the fucking floor because we're Korean pop fans, it's sort of all right, but I wouldn't accept that from a fucking Bruno Mars. I wouldn't accept that from a fucking Chen. I wouldn't accept that from Lily, honestly. I think that was quite cheap. But it is something that does happen, but it is 90-10, so, you know, most of it is done by them. I just know she's got the capability to do it. I know the environment may not be that, you know, she's a little bit tired and stuff like that, but I don't like this. You know? But whatever. See, like, why not split here?
I know.
Like, why not split there? If you're gonna split anywhere.
I generally think there was a bit of confusion from the sound engineer.
Fucking puke.
Yeah, I was like, fuck, where is it supposed to come in? You know? She's
Completely
singing!
live.
She's singing it all!
And she's got it. That's like a G sharp, bro.
That
What
was
the
so
fuck?
good.
That's so high.
And she was just
Talking.
talking.
That's a good showing.
That is a great.
I swear she never sang. That's a shame. What the fuck happened to her?
She did sing, but she was like really quiet on the split. Her split is very.
God
It's
bless
very
her.
towards the track for some reason.
God bless her, because if she's got haters, they're gonna love this. They have the best female discography.
Yes.
It's not even fucking close.
Great. I love this.
Hearts to Hearts when?
Interesting. I don't know where they stand.
I know. That's where they stand, bro. Because no one gives
Why
a fuck.
is this every rookie group that we've checked out this year? They're all doing this.
Because no one gives a fuck and we're not popular enough for people to pay attention. But I will not stop.
I cannot focus. You're all I'm seeing.
Also, the type of music they're making. I think that's a big
That's
problem.
for sure. Just play the song from Spotify. Like,
They are.
literally, what the heck?
Maybe a more singy-songy one. To be fair, they are trying here, you know. It is
They're
like a
cute.
70-30. There's zero vocal technique, though, showcased in anything. But that was a little bit more live.
But I feel like that's a rookie group pandemic.
Crazy, isn't it, that SM has just sort of dropped the ball like after being known as the vocal fucking academy, bro. Like,
It's great music.
it's good music. I like Hearts to Hearts. That's why I'm in fucking pain as they're coming across, because they are. But this is the typical K-pop problem of vocal splitting, which is disappointing. I mean, I'd want to check out TXT, because TXT are sometimes quite honest.
Also
with-
hit and miss.
Yeah.
They're sometimes they're great, sometimes they're not singing a single note.
Yeah,
And
it's frustrating sometimes to watch them. Hence why we've given them a little bit of a break.
similar to my feelings and sort of like
Where is TXT?
I have them.
Do you?
Yeah. Yeah, with TXT it's difficult because I also have the same feeling that I often get with aespa. Sometimes they're singing live and sometimes I'm like really satisfied with what they've done. And then some other times it's just like they didn't sing a single note, bro. So I wonder what the
They have very
climate is
singy-songy
here.
music, though.
They
So.
do.
So we shall know.
They're not projecting much, but they are singing live. Funny, that was clever. Love that.
Yeah, it's life. It's life. Yeah, so this is the problem I have. I mean, they are singing live, but in the difficult parts, unlike NMIXX, for example, in the most difficult parts of a song, they hide and they go really quiet. They stop projecting. NMIXX, and he was the fucking opposite, where
Yeah,
the
they were
most
like,
difficult sections of a song is when they're the most raw.
Yeah, it's so funny.
And incredibly, to their credit, they perform the best in those moments.
They do.
But this little cheeky part here, especially with
They
Hyun and Kai,
yeah,
so that was live.
gorgeously done too.
Good, very good on him. Very
Very
stable.
solid.
He did what he did in the studio live. He did not sing that section.
Well, he did, but he stopped projecting.
Yeah,
so it's like,
okay, here we go. So he stops projecting, lets the track do its thing. Then he projects. And in the phrases that he feels confident on, he projects more.
I think it's not about confidence. It's about range and
Technique.
Again, technique, yeah.
The problem with TXT is they are vocally very weird technically wise. Like,
Because they make them sing in falsetto like
All
every
the time,
chorus, and I'm
yeah.
like, they're never gonna do that live.
big open place.
Yeah, it's about register.
Yeah.
Nice. Good work.
You see what I mean? Hit or miss. They can hit.
Okay, TXT.
That's a way better showing.
That because this song was written
Arranged
to
for
be
them.
in their actual full fold range where you can actually engage whilst you're doing choreo. But it's really difficult to engage while you're like jumping around and you have to do
Do
a
a falsetto all the
Like you're
time.
never gonna do that.
Yeah, so I think that's what I mean, hit or miss. It's actually less to do with the boys, and I think more to do with actually the song choices, competence in the fucking production studio and stuff.
But nice showing.
Good for
Very
TXT.
nice showing.
Yeah.